Welcome to a brand new episode of Kimmy Talks Wrestling, and we are here with the first ever lady in professional wrestling, Miss Maria Kanellis Bennett, and we are here talking all about Women Division Wednesdays. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I think so, and
All
we
right.
are starting right now. So, So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. You know, we spent the whole day together.
Yes, we did spend the whole day together. It's been a very adventurous day. Lots of traffic.
Yes.
I'm not used to it.
New York traffic is not fun.
No, it's not. And, for the longest time, I feel like we got a little spoiled because there wasn't so much traffic, and now getting back into it, it's, not fun.
It's the beauty of living in New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see it coming back to Chicago, too, and I'm not happy. I'm not pleased about it.
Now let's talk about, of course, Women's Division Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your whole idea with starting the tournament and just getting women's wrestling back to Ring of Honor?
So Ring of Honor last year was supposed to host a women's division tournament. And they weren't able to because of COVID and because everything got shut down for Ring of Honor. And so as they started to open things back up, they did the Pure tournament and crowned a new Pure champion. Then the next thing on their agenda was to bring back the women's division. And I had been talking to Ring of Honor since August of last year about bringing back this women's division. So as we were talking about it, the best way to do it, of course, is to have a tournament. And that's how it came about, was just really needing a new women's champion.
Now, throughout the entire 3 weeks so far, you've used so many independent talent. When you were scouting, what were you really looking for?
I was looking for a little bit of everything, well-rounded talent. But at the same time, every single one of the women that we're bringing in, they have a spark of their own, whether they be different styles of wrestling. I mean, just this last week, you've seen more of a lucha style of wrestling, and then you also saw someone that was a powerhouse. So you saw a little bit of both in that sense. And then you had someone like Roxy, who's more of a technical wrestler. So each woman has their own style of wrestling, and that just makes it even more interesting.
Now, we've only been 3 weeks in. Do you have a favorite yet?
I don't do favorites. I'm more of a team player, so I want the entire team to work very well together. I want, at the very end of it, yes, there will be a champion, but I also want there to be a very good women's division.
What do you enjoy so much about being commentary?
Well, commentary is, it's a new skill for me. I've only done it a few times before coming back to Ring of Honor. And I really enjoy it because I get to have a front row seat. I feel like I'm at a live event again, which is nice. I mean, it's been so long since we've been able to really watch wrestling live. So for me, every single show is like going to a live event.
Now, when do you think the tournament's going to begin?
It will begin at the end of the summer. We have a set date for that. And then it'll go several weeks from there. So you're going to see a lot of women's wrestling. Ring of Honor has told me that they're going to give just as much care and support to the women's division tournament as they did to the Pure tournament. So we're going to get a lot of the show.
Now, of course, you're a member of the board now. How different is it taking that role than being on screen every single week?
So being on the board and the job that I'm doing now is actually a lot more work. It's not just 10 minutes or 15 minutes on screen. It's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but I really enjoy it. I've been watching so much footage of women on YouTube and whatever I can get my hands on, so I can really scout the talent that we're bringing in.
How much time do you think you spend scouting each talent?
Oh, I don't know. It really depends. Sometimes I only need to see one match, but other times I got to see a few to see if they'll really fit in with the style of wrestling that Ring of Honor has.
Now, one final question for you before we get to our big surprise. What would you tell someone like me that's just trying to get into the business?
Take your time, be patient. Everybody has a different place in this industry, and it really is all about timing. And it's about a casting call. Because like something like a tournament, when you're scouting talent for it, you can't have 5 people that do exactly the same thing. You need to have one of each or 2 of each style of wrestling. And so when it comes to getting into this business, it's about having that patience and longevity, and being really good at being you. And the more true you are to yourself, the better.
Now, I might not be getting my exact golden ticket, but I'm getting some form of a golden ticket.
Yes, and I think it would be a lot of fun for you to be able to interview some of the women that are going to be in the tournament and to get a golden ticket to interview. So I think for you and being so young in this industry, and to be 19 and have such a passion for wrestling and a passion for interviewing, I think it'd be really fun to have you interview some of our girls, if not all, if we can get them.
That's it. That's right, guys. You heard it right here. I will be interviewing every single girl in.
We'll hope. We'll hope for every single girl, but we'll get a few.
If you guys just make your voices heard. But thank you so much for your time and doing this with me.
Of course.
And thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all had a good day.
Peace, friends.